Alright, I'm ready. I have my first one.
Okay. We're doing two friggin'...
No. Alright, ready? We're gonna do
doing
actual
two
intro.
Oh.
Ready? Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to Grack and Jack, the holiday special.
The holiday special.
The holiday special, the movie, the musical.
Film score edition. Oh, we gotta start with a skit. That's our new thing.
Shit. What should our skit be? What was it last time?
Here. I'll knock on the door. I'll pretend I'm...
Okay, yeah, that'll be good. What are you doing?
I need you to invite me to sit.
Oh!
I gotta be honest with you. The real reason I'm here is to kill you.
I don't know.
Ah! You gotta do what you gotta do.
Put her there, partner. Oh,
Please
God.
don't grab my arm.
Hey!
Welcome to our holiday special.
And today we're going to be starting with 2 truths and a lie.
And we're gonna be lying to each other.
Routinely, habitually, for several minutes. You ready?
Several minutes.
Alright. So, 2 truths and a lie. Bears can run up to 30 miles an hour. One time I stole a bracelet. I have been to Canada.
Bears can't run that fast, can they?
You have to, say your final answer and be, really secure about it.
Oh.
Because I don't want to indicate anything with my face.
I feel like you have been to Canada, but it's been fake. Like you've been to the airport, or you've been over the border.
So you're trying to tell me all those times that you said you loved DFW and that you've been to Texas don't count now?
The Dallas Fort Worth airport is way cooler than the Toronto airport, I've gotta say. One of mine involves the Toronto airport, actually. 30 miles an hour. There's no way. Bears don't run that fast.
Was that your final answer?
Yeah.
They can.
What the hell? That's horrifying.
It's terrifying.
That's the speed limit on Clover Basin Drive, which is a road where I lived.
And that you live no longer.
Oh.
Yeah, the one that was a lie was that I've been to Canada.
Damn.
Never have done that.
I was like, maybe there's a chance you towed the border.
Alright, I'm ready for yours.
Okay. I once ran out of air 80 feet under the ocean. I once ordered a $17 Manhattan in the Toronto airport, but it took forever to get there, so I had to go through the gate and watch through the glass as it arrived where I was sitting. And I once was grounded for shattering my ankle because everybody thought I was lying.
I feel like the second one is so ridiculously specific that I feel like that one has to be it, a truth. So then, oh man, 80 feet. Is this gonna be one of those things where it's no, it was 70 feet?
No, I thought about that after I wrote that. It's gonna be idiotic.
I think that it is, the first one is not true.
That I didn't run out of air.
I ran out of feet.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, I did run out of air.
Damn
80
it.
feet under the ocean, but
The third one?
yeah, I did not shatter my ankle. But I once told you a story about someone who like broke their wrist
Yeah.
at her dad's funeral when she was like 9.
Yeah.
And everybody thought she was just like trying to get attention. So I was like, maybe I can. High stakes game. High stakes game.
Alright. Round 2.
Oh! Sorry.
Okay, number 1. One time, I chopped the top part of my finger off in a snow cone machine.
That happened.
2. I'm allergic to feathers. 3. I won my private school spelling bee in the 4th grade.
2.
Is the lie?
Yeah.
Is that
You're
your
not
answer?
allergic to feathers.
I am. I am allergic to feathers, like the fake feathers. Like that you have on
Those aren't feathers.
Feather
Those are
boas?
fake feathers. So what's the lie?
No!
Feather boas?
Yeah.
Wait, so... Oh, wait, didn't you lose the spelling bee?
I got 2nd place.
Yeah.
Against an 8th grader, so I felt really cool.
Wow.
I know.
Crazy.
Pretty crazy. Humble brag.
Round 2. 1. I pretended to be British while drunk in England while having a conversation with an Australian girl at a bar. 2. I ran a marathon when I was 16. 3. I could not ride a bike until I was 8.
It really doesn't seem like you to run a marathon.
That's
to be
nice.
completely honest with you.
That's nice.
I feel like the first one absolutely has to be true. So I'm gonna go with. You did not run a marathon when you were 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Round 3.
Round 3.
Again, these are all like grade school scenarios. Okay. Number 1, I got in trouble for harmonizing in chapel. Number 2, I punched
Just
my...
the fucking dark ages, like...
Number 2, I punched my crush in the face in 4th grade on a dare. Number 3, I've never gotten detention.
You had detention? Like,
Yeah.
at your school?
Like all the way through high school.
Such a bizarre concept. Sit in this room.
Do nothing, yeah.
No. I think you've had detention then.
So that's the lie.
It's either that or you didn't punch your crush, but I'm pretty sure you did. You seem like someone who would punch somebody.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, I think you got detention. That's my answer.
I never punched my crush in the face.
Damn it.
But I did...
You did slap him in the back during like a test or something.
I have done that. I have scratched a guy I liked so hard that he bled. That's how you say that in the past tense.
Bleeded.
That he bleeded. And I've had a ridiculous amount of embarrassing moments in front of people that I had crushes on. Yeah, but never punched one in the face.
Damn.
So, nope. But yes, I did get in trouble for harmonizing in chapel.
Yeah, I knew that.
Uh-huh.
Which is so weird because, like, when we talk about... Like, when we talk about rules and things, like in music theory, and, like,
Yeah.
18th and 16th century counterpoint, they talk about like what you're allowed to do with harmony and what you're not allowed to do, and then people are like, well, what does that even mean? Like, who somebody enforcing these rules? And Mark our like 16th century counterpart teachers. Like, yeah, I mean, like if you had this and you did this, then like maybe you got burned at the stake in the 15th century. So when you say that you got in trouble for harmonizing, I'm like, God.
It's because I went to a Lutheran school. There were a lot of growing pains being a Baptist in a Lutheran school, I have to say. But anyways, fantastic. What's our next segment? We didn't think that
I
far
didn't
ahead.
do my round 3.
Oh.
Asshole.
Sorry.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I once got really, really close to touching Dan Smith's shoulder. That's the lead singer of the band Bastille. A guy at a Bastille concert asked me if I wanted to do coke with him when I was 12, and all of the members of Bastille speak fluent Norwegian.
God. Here's the thing. I know I've seen photos from, like, Megan's Instagram of you at a Bastille concert. Or maybe it was not Bastille. Maybe it was Blue October. And it looked like you were pretty close to the front. So that's why I think the shoulder thing is probably true. As for the other two... Is that why you wanted to learn Norwegian?
I don't know.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, Carrot Top asked you to take a shot in Las Vegas. I feel like you can't have had 2 of those experiences in your lifetime. Probably.
Oh, wait. Which one are you talking about?
The Coke when you were 12 thing.
That wasn't... I'm not saying like a band member.
No, I know.
Just like a guy.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
in the crowd.
Yeah. Is that your answer?
Now it's not. I'm gonna go with the third one, the Norwegian thing.
Yeah, they don't speak Norwegian.
Okay, fantastic. So wait, we didn't keep score or anything.
I think I won.
Okay.
Alright, welcome to our holiday special.
Yeah. We have our Christmas snake plant with the Christmas lights on it.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
Looks great. Piece of media that I'd recommend you check out, and I think Grace would too, is the Lego Star Wars the Lego Star Wars holiday special.
Yeah, okay, actually I would endorse that as well.
That is on Disney Plus.
And let us know in the comments if you think that the events of that film should be canon.
I think they should be canon. I think they should. We should watch the other holiday special from like '77, and see if, because there apparently there's like an hour of uncut Chewbacca talking to his family in that.
Oh wow!
Like without subtitles.
Holy God!
I don't know if it's like an hour, but it's like several minutes.
Oh man.
Maybe somebody telling me that was using hyperbole.
Perhaps. Yeah, I can't imagine they would actually do that, but then again, 70s were a crazy time.
I think we should check that out, but I don't know where to consume that, so.
Is it not on Disney Plus?
I don't believe so, no.
Oh, well, I guess we'll just have to bootleg it. Just kidding. Everything is... We are legal.
We are legal.
We are legal.
So, what are your holiday plans? Why don't you tell us about them?
Okay. My holiday plans are to go home to Texas because I am from there. And I am going to most likely spend it with my parents, but not my siblings because they're all scattered everywhere across the U.S. So yeah, that's probably about it. I don't know what it's going to be like this year because things are a little bit weird in my family. But yeah, hopefully there will be the same kind of traditions where it's like my mom always makes this egg casserole on the morning of Christmas. And she, like, makes this cute little wreath out of, like, cilantro. And, like, she makes a bow out of red bell pepper. So it looks like a wreath with a bow on it. And she puts it on top of the egg casserole. And then she also makes these, what do you call them? Kolaches from scratch. So she, like, makes the bread.
What is that?
It's like a pastry. It's got, like, slightly sweet dough. And then you put, like preserves in the middle, so it could be like cream cheese or it could be like strawberries or apricot, and it's like jelly but with like pieces of the fruit in it. And
that's cool.
she makes the bread herself, and it takes like a couple days to make it.
Wow.
And then she puts the filling in and then puts powdered sugar on the top. So we always have kolaches and for Christmas Day. So
nice.
hopefully it will be the same. But maybe I can help her this year.
That's
because
cool.
it's kind of a task. So what about you? What are your holiday plans?
Well, I'm not done with you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I wanted to ask if you have any kinds of goals for the holiday break.
Oh boy, yeah. Do I have goals for the holiday break? Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about some of your goals?
Okay.
Spreading that festive goal cheer.
So here's the thing: if I put it on the podcast and I put it out into the universe, then I feel like there's much higher of like a necessity to see it through. So perhaps this is a good thing.
So you can just whisper it to me and like.
And you'll just blurt it out, so it'll be almost like I'm saying it, but you're saying it.
That wasn't really the plan, no.
Okay. No, I'm gonna get really serious about a lot of oboe projects that I've kind of been putting on the back burner because this semester I took a lot harder of classes than I had intended to, and so I did not really practice as much as I wanted, and also had a lot of weird feelings about like just not feeling inspired to practice. So I'm gonna try this break to start preparing for a couple of competitions that I'm doing next semester. So one of them is, I think I might have told you this, but there's one that's happening in Geneva next October.
Switzerland?
Yeah.
Is that where that is?
Yes, and it's a huge deal. It's this international kind of young artist competition, so if you're younger than 30, you can participate. And it's 5 rounds, including a pre-screening. And if you get selected for the pre-screening, it's like a concours. So you fly to Geneva and you compete in 4 live rounds. And so it's like a huge freaking deal. And the first 2 rounds are with piano and like unaccompanied. And then the next 2 rounds, one's with string quartet and then full orchestra is the final round. That's crazy. So it's a huge deal. And the repertoire is insane. Like you have to learn 17 different pieces just to compete. Really, like you have to be ready because the competition happens in the course of like a week.
Is that what you're learning grunge concerto for?
No, but that's a different one. That's for the IDRS. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm also gonna try for that one, but it's so crazy to think about when you're like the Geneva one. As long as you're still in the game, they'll like give you a host family and like give you meal vouchers, so they kind of pay your way. Wow. And then if you make it to the semis, then they reimburse you for like your travel. So it's like.
That's really cool.
If you can make it work, it's kind of a big deal. So those are my 2 huge projects. I have to learn a couple concerti for that, and that I've never looked at before. One of which is like they have a composers competition the year prior where they accept submissions for the next year's competition. So a bunch of composers wrote oboe concerti, and so you learn one of those. So I've never even heard it. There's no recording.
Yeah. Wow.
And then the Strauss is the other one. And so
Strauss.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. And then of course, beside that, I'm learning or like memorizing the Mullican. So.
Oh yeah.
Quite a few projects going on.
Cool.
And then of course DVSO. I'm gonna finish that up as soon as I get home.
Divzo.
Because I'll finally have a space that's not super loud because I won't live on the most busy street in the city.
Yeah.
So that'll be good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Are you done with me yet?
Let me check. For now.
Oh, okay. What are your holiday plans?
I'm just mostly gonna be peeing. Like when I have to pee. Pretty similar to yours. Gonna go back with my fam actually today. Later in a couple hours, but they're up in Loveland, which is like an hour north of here, and we've both been tested, for anybody watching, for the COVID-19 coronavirus. Tested negative, just so everyone knows.
We have a pact.
Yeah.
So it's
a blood
it's all
pact.
Good.
But yeah, so we'll be up there, and I don't know. We're not gonna have the usual, like, a couple of my mom's sisters live in Fort Collins, which is right next to Loveland. And so usually we have a big meme. Usually we have a big meme for Thanksgiving too. But, yeah, we're not gonna be doing that because
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I don't know that we have any plans in particular. We were hoping a couple months ago that maybe this would have calmed down enough to the point where we could like go somewhere, but yeah, I don't know if that'll be real or not. And since I'll be well, yeah, I don't know. Since I'll be like quarantined for a bit, just like at my parents' house for several weeks, I was thinking, oh, maybe I could visit like my grandparents and stuff, but Pitkin County is also pretty bad for COVID right now, so, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of a play it by ear kind of thing.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe by the time next semester starts, we might have access to a vaccine. I don't know. I'm ready. Just, come on, give it to me. Woof, both of them at the same time.
Yeah,
let's go.
both 2 in 1.
So do you have any, like, traditions that you do, like, on the day of or Christmas Eve?
Not anything, like, unique. Like, I don't think anything that other people don't do.
Do you, like, watch, a movie every year on Christmas Eve or something?
Not the same movie.
Really? Okay.
I don't think so.
We always watch It's a Wonderful Life on Christmas Eve. Every single year.
I think so. Okay, so my stepdad's mom, who's staying with us right now, her husband used to watch that every Christmas, I think. And I've never seen it all the way through.
Really?
Yeah, so...
You should watch it with me, because I know every single line.
Maybe you can just read it to, or you can just dictate
just do a dramatic reading
to me.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll do all the parts.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The first line is between God and an angel. And I need the visual prompts to be able to do this correctly. I apologize. I can't just, like, pull it out of... You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
I hate to disappoint, but... Seriously, it's like, if I have the screen in front of me, though, it's so annoying. I don't understand why anybody would ever come to our house and watch it with us. Like, past boyfriends of my sister would come watch it with us on Christmas Eve, and I was like, why? You can't even hear the dialogue or the original actors because we're all just saying all of the lines. Like...
That's so annoying. That's like how, like... Once I discovered that the Star Wars prequels were, like, being memed when I was, like, 16, it's like, oh, gotta get invested in this. And every single line from episode 3 has been made into a meme. So then anytime we'd watch it, like, in that year-ish, I would just, like, read the whole script, and Ian, too. It was, like, a collective experience, but it's just like, God, this is dumb.
Maybe that should be your Christmas tradition. Read through the entirety of episode 3.
yeah.
Really gets you in the Christmas spirit.
Sit around like the dining room table with a bunch of scripts and just read it. Yeah, that's a good tradition.
Absolutely.
No, I don't know. We used to. I don't think we like doing a lot of presents anymore. Because I think to all of us it feels a little like.
We're all
gotta
adults.
Get presents.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, you know, I think being together is like more important. But when we did do like the whole present thing when I was younger, we would like open one present on Christmas Eve. So I'd look for the one that looked vaguely video game shaped so I could play it that night. And then I'd open the rest of them in the morning. But yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was never allowed to do that. Open the present the
before
night
the morning? Oh my gosh.
Nope, because, well, here's the other thing that was killer. So I would wake up really early, and I feel like there were a disproportionate amount of Christmases that happened on Sundays when I was a kid. And so the rule was always that we had to go to church first before we could open any presents.
Oh.
And so I would literally be sitting in church.
Would you do, like, the 7 a.m. service, or, like...
No, they only had one service in the morning, because our church was kind of small. So it was Sunday morning, Sunday evening, and Wednesday night, and it was always the same time. So it would be 9 a.m. Sunday. Well, I guess that we would have Sunday school at 8 a.m. And then 9 a.m. was the big service, and that's an hour and a half long. And then, yeah, so it'd always be like...
Just sitting there like...
Oh my God, 10:30 would roll around, and I'd be like... And he would always end the sermon with, like, let's stand together for prayer. And that's, like, the line. And so I literally, like, every time he would kind of wind down, because he's, like, one of those, like, fire and brimstone, like, slam the pulpit kind of preachers. So every time he would be like, winding down from a thought, I would be like, say it, stand together for prayer, say it. But I swear, because it was Christmas, and of course, like, that's such a religious holiday, it would always go, like, way over time, because it's like, this is the reason for the season, and, like, I'm not trying to knock that, but as a kid, it was so hard.
Yeah. So, as a kid, what kind of presents would you want?
Oh, yeah, I feel like, okay, I was really big into Polly Pockets when I was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I would ask for a lot of those sets. I think that I kind of would see what my sister would get for Christmas one year and, like, put it on my list the next year kind of thing. Like, she got an iPod one year, and I thought that was, like it was a Nano. Like, oh, so cute. And I was like, wow, I want a music player, and so I ended up getting one the next Christmas. And so it's kind of like...
An iPod Nano?
No, it ended up being, like, one of those SanDisk, like, the ones that has the clip on it. Very small music player, like a $50 one from Best Buy. But, because of course I'm 6 years younger than my sister, so they were like, you shouldn't be getting the same level of things, which is fine. But yeah, I think I mostly asked for like, Polly Pockets. I asked for some PC games, because that's like, I didn't have any consoles as a child. I would probably ask for consoles, but, like, I think I asked for a Wii one year, but my mom was very adamant about, like, no video games. And then I feel like, I would ask for books a lot, because I was a voracious reader as a child. And candy, of course. And I'm trying to think. I think there was, like, one other thing I was really into. Why is this so hard to remember? It was many, many years of my life. I was not into Barbies. I was not into dolls. I wasn't particularly, like, into... What the heck? I don't know. Maybe that's it. And then I think I would just get random things that weren't on my list. Because that was, like, fun for my parents, I think.
Yeah.
To do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. What would you ask for?
Yeah, I was curious because, like, because you don't ever have the perspective of, like, somebody who wasn't in your, like, family or, like, community, at least. It's interesting that a lot of those things are, like, collectible items, because that was what I was thinking about, was, like, because for me it was, like, always video games and, like, adding more things to a library. So the Polly Pocket thing is kind of funny. Yeah.
Well, okay, what's on your Christmas list this year, then?
A capture card.
A capture card?
Yeah. What
is that exactly?
So, I somehow scored on a really cheap one of these things, but basically what it is a device that turns an HDMI input into basically what your computer reads as a camera. And so that's how I do my streaming from consoles. Like, I plug the Wii U or the Switch into HDMI, and then HDMI into this cheap ass thing that goes into USB, and then I open a video player and have it monitor that device as though it's a camera, and then capture the display. So it's like a whole thing. But it's $15. It's really good for $15 because the one that I would like to have is, like, over $100. But basically, I just want to get one that's really good and won't have any frame drops or anything like that. So.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you didn't know, Jordan is a streamer.
I'm streaming! Actually, that was on my agenda, was to plug our Twitches, because, I don't know, do you still want to stream today?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. We're going to stream today. It's not today where you are, but...
It's today where we are.
Yeah, follow our friggin' Twitches. Would you like to...
Yeah.
Would you like to edit some Twitch logos?
I will be doing that.
Over the... right here?
No, I think what we should do is we should just,
right here?
Can we both do this for, like, a ridiculously, like, awkward amount of time?
Yeah.
Follow our Twitches. Make a Twitch account so you can follow us. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can connect it to Twitch, and you have Twitch Prime. And it's really fun. You like to watch us play video games. Thanks.
Anyways, thanks for watching our holiday special.
Of
Grack and Jack. Or Jack and Grack.
Grack and Jack.
Grack and Jack. And, wow, that was loud. And I'll see you in the next one. It'll probably be 2021 because we're gonna be on hiatus, like in different places. So
unless we do a Discord episode.
Unless we do a Discord episode. Just
Join my
so
Discord.
Anyway, so stay tuned for the next one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.